two. Yo, if the angle is different now than it is the rest of the video, that's because I just watched like the first 2 minutes of my video, and the audio, there was like this loud squealing noise in it, and the audio was just trash, and I had to re-record it. But anyways, what's going on? I got a very special treat for y'all. Keep looking at myself. I need to look at y'all. I got a very special treat for y'all. So, to my right on my board is my list of 2025 goals. And the number one is is make $10,000 in a month. And how I'm going to do that, I'm going to do it through trading, right? So, on my board, it's all my goals 10x. So, the original plan was to make 1K a month, but 10x. I got to make 10K a month, because the amount of effort that it takes me to make 10K a month, if I put that in, I'm obviously going to way surpass 1K a month. You feel me? So that's why I 10x'd it, if that makes sense. So like I said, the amount of effort that it takes to do $10,000 a month is more than it takes to do $1,000 a month. So obviously, I should aim bigger. Not too big, but I'm gonna aim bigger. Basically, let me stop yapping. I'm gonna break down to y'all how I plan to make $10,000 a month trading, right? So peep game and lock in. Anybody can really tap into this blueprint. It's easy and simple. I'm gonna break it down to y'all. It's really like 3 easy, simple steps. Trading's really easy. It's just like a psychology game. It really is. But anyway, step number 1, start with the personal account, right? So first things first, if you're trading, you need to have any like other sources of income. Mine is obviously I have a job. So with that being said, I need to start a personal account. Now in that personal account, $250. That's light. Save up like $50 a paycheck for like what's that? Like a month or 5 weeks. 5 weeks, you save up. Oh, yeah. $50 a paycheck. I get paid every week. My fault. But for you bi-weekly, $100 a paycheck, you good. 5 weeks, 6 weeks, you gonna have that $250. So you put that $250 in the account, and with that, you gonna risk 10%. Now I know a lot of y'all been hearing the gurus talking about 1% risk, no more than 2%, and I feel you. But they also have $100,000 accounts. Us regular guys have $250, $1K, $2K, maybe $5K. We don't have that much money to be risking 1%, right? So risk 10%. I say 5 to 10. Like, let's be realistic, 5 to 10. But me personally, 10%. With that, right? So you risk $25. I got a risk to reward ratio of 1 to 3, 1 to 4. So on the high end, 1 to 4 is what I typically get. I risk $25 to make $100, right? Anyways, I'm gonna bring up this trading account to about 1K, 750 to 1K, just depends. And I'm gonna take out 500. And with that 500, I'm gonna buy 2 50K accounts, or like 3 to 4 25K accounts. It just depends on the prop firm I use, what the prices are and all that, what I can get for 500, right? I may not even be able to get 2 50K accounts. So if I can't, then I'm gonna go with the 25K. Right? So that leads me into step 2, the funding challenge. Now peep game, right? See, I actually got notes this time. I'm not gonna go off the dome ski. I got notes. So my funding challenge, right? You need to be cycling these challenges like weekly. So let's just say I get 4 25K accounts. The first week of the month, I'm trading 1 account. Now let's say that week's a loser. That's a loser week. Realistically, I'm only risking 1% per trade. And if I take 1 trade per day, look, peep game. If I lose my first trade, I'm dropping that risk down to 0.5%. So the most I can lose the first week is like 3% if I'm losing 1 trade a day, right? So that first account's at 3% drawdown. The next week, I'm starting the next challenge, right? So I'm starting off at break even already. So now I'm at 1%, 1% risk. And then I'm going to risk that 1% until I pass the challenge, right? Like I said, I got a 1-to-4 risk to reward ratio. It's only going to take me 2.5 trades, 3 trades in order to win or beat the first phase of the challenge. Then I do this again with the second phase, right? So peep game, lock in. So you do this so that say you get in a 3-week losing streak, you won't fail like a challenge. You'll still have all 3 or 4 of your challenges that you can then start again or pick back up, and hopefully you're out of a losing streak, you're out of that losing slump, so you can bring yourself out of it. God dang, I'm a yapper. Anyways, though, now you have to do this for 2 phases. Obviously, most of these challenges are 2 phases. You can opt in for the 1 phase or even instant phase. It's instant funding. God dang, I just ate some chocolate chip cookies. But you could opt in for even the instant funding, which I had an account, but like the rules on instant funding are horrible. You might as well just stick to doing the phases, right? The evaluations. Anyways, let me stop yapping. Funded trader, right? So once you become a funded trader, the most important thing you need to do is get a buffer, right? A buffer. So I say you can build up a 2 to 3% buffer on your account. 2 to 3%. And that becomes your new zero, if that makes sense. That becomes your new break even. So say I got a 25K, no, 100K account for easy math. I need 102 or 103,000 in that account before I can make any withdrawals. And then after I have that, every 5% after that is when I'm going to take my withdrawals. However you say it, withdrawals, whatever it is. That's when I'm going to take it, right? Every 5% after that. So we're just going to use the 100K for an example. I got my 3% buffer. 5% after that is 8%. So once I get to 108,000, I'm taking my first withdrawal of 500,000. Oh wow, not yet. Of 5K. Then I'm gonna take that 5K and I'm gonna split it down the middle. 2.5 I pocket, and then the rest I reinvest into evaluations up until I get a $200,000 funded account. Right. This $200,000 funded account is crucial because of that 5% that I told you about that I'm withdrawing, right? So Pete, now I got a 200K account. I get my 3% buffer, whatever that is, 206,000, and then after that, I can start making 5K, 5%. 5% of 200,000 is 10K. 10K. So now when I'm withdrawing my 5%, I'm withdrawing 10K, and I only got to do that once a month. 5%, risking 1% with a 1-to-4 risk to reward ratio. Come on now. I keep looking at myself. I need to be looking at the camera. But come on now, right? Now it do sound mad easy. But now here's the drawback. This is all, saying I don't go on a losing streak, saying my psychology's right, saying that all my trades I get out at a 1-to-4. I don't have no 1-to-3s or 1-to-2s or break even trades, stuff like that. Like there's a lot of factors in it. Obviously the rules of the prop firm, if the drawdown is static or is it doesn't move, trailing drawdown, what's the payout schedule like? Do I have to wait every 14 days? Things of that nature. So yeah, it's like there's a lot of, obviously off my personal psychology. Am I being greedy? Like, can I even trade with those big numbers? These are all realistic things you have to think about as a trader, right? So this is why I'm prepping my mind. Like, making 1K, cool. Like, obviously, I've made 1K in a day before, but this was way back in the day, back in the gap when I was freaking over risking, over leveraging, doing all that crazy stuff. But as being a consistent trader, 1K, I haven't seen that yet. But for me to go to 1K, from 1K to 10K, bro, that's a whole different mentality shift, right? I got to be in a whole different state of, like, whole different mindset. I got to be able to take my profits when the market gives it to me. All of that nature. Man, I hope y'all can hear me. But, yeah, like, it's a whole different thing to be able to do that. And that's what I'm trying to lock in. I got to follow my trading plan, man. I got to stay disciplined. I haven't been disciplined in trading and in life. Can't even lie to you. The gym hasn't seen me about 2 weeks. This book, my eyes hasn't laid on it in about, I read it last week or earlier this week. I don't remember. But, like, discipline is something I'm still working on, right? But at the end of the day, this is my plan to make 10K. I also got, like, other goals for this year. Like, I want to get out of debt. Like, that's the deal with, like, I owe the military a couple dollars. I owe school a couple dollars. I live life, so I got credit card debt. Just a little bit, though. Not too much. You know, I had braces. I got to pay off my braces. You know, things of that nature. I want to have a certain amount of money invested. 15K. Casual. I want to make 100K. I want to touch 100K. Because that's my IG name. 100K _. But I want to touch 100K by the end of the year. But yeah, I just got a couple goals that revolve around money, and trading is gonna be the vehicle. And I'm really excited to see. It's only February, you know. I'm really excited to see what this year has planned for me, what God has in store. You know, that's also number one. Put God first. Even if you're not religious, like, get spiritual, if that makes sense. You know, manifest. You know, pray to God or, you know, whoever, yourself, the universe, earth, whatever you believe in, you know, pray, meditate, manifest, you know, speak life into everything you got going on, because the minute you start speaking death, that's when bad things happen, you know. Stay down, stay humble, put trading first. If you want to make it in this industry, put it first. This YouTube stuff is mad secondary, bruh. Like, I'm not doing no edits to this video. I'm putting it in Final Cut and exporting it immediately. No edits. But, put all your time. Like, go all in on this trading stuff. Y'all want to make 10K too. Like, it's mad easy. And I would really love it if me and some of my viewers could make 10K together. Like, I'm a regular guy. I make $2,500 at my day job, you know, like, I don't get paid that much. My money is circulating in certain other vehicles, but I don't get paid that much. I'm 23 years old. I'm a regular guy. So if I can do it, you sure can do it too. Like, I'm special, but I'm not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all can do it. But let me stop yapping. I know y'all got stuff to do, but hey, lock in on this trading shit. We got 10K to make by December 31st. I need at least 5 people in this chat with me, 5 people on this YouTube, 5 subscribers to have 100K with me. And y'all gonna see it. I'm gonna start live streaming during London. Y'all finna catch all the trades with me. Y'all finna see the journey. Me going from 250 to 10K. Y'all finna see it. Or 250 to 100K. But y'all finna see it, bro. And I want all y'all to prosper with me, man. Because this shit ain't nothing with, like, this success shit ain't nothing if you ain't got people with me. I want to build mad connections with this YouTube, with this trading stuff. Like, anyways, I just code switch like crazy. Well, let me chill. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. If y'all don't drink coconut water, you're weird. Yeah, and I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow, maybe. Peace.